Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and I appreciate you taking the time to visit and check out my video. And it's the eSENIORS Season 8 GT3 Championship, my league race here, getting ready to start the race. Just wanted to go over the standings, and you can see Peter Wolfsheimer is in first with 168 points, Chris Moses second with 148. Johan Larson is in third with 129, and me is in fourth at 125. So not too far away from third, but these guys are tough. Of course, Derek Bird is in fifth, and he's got 99. A couple no-shows. Got Chris Moses in second. That's a big one. And Brad Mary's in sixth. There were no shows today, so Brad Mary's got some personal things going on, so I pray for him. Hope everything's okay with him. And of course, Chris Moses got some things he had to do too. So, like I said, just unfortunately, they won't be racing today. So, and I know those are two really tough, fast guys. And of course, Chris is in second. So, he'll definitely lose some points, or not getting any, I should say. But it's tough. I mean, we're here at Watkins.
Steve, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Thank you, Jim. Of course, at Watkins Glen, that's where we're at this week is Watkins Glen. That's where we had the Porsche Cup. And, of course, you got the McLarens are pretty tough here. So Larson and Wolfsheimer are going to be a big mountain to climb. So we'll have to see what we can do with the AMG, and hopefully we can have a good race. All right, well, here we are, getting ready to start the race. Qualified sixth, not the greatest. Decent time, but just not up to the pace of these guys. McLaren's has got it a big advantage. I mean, they got their first, second, and third, and all those guys. I'm pretty sure they've trained together, so I mean they're probably running the same setup. But I think they train or work together. So, but they're really fast. Yeah, Miss Sharpenberry. I haven't seen him in a little while.
Follow car number 296 in the left column.
He's in Pan Am also, but I haven't seen him racing in the league in a few weeks. Thought I could do better than this, but it's just not happening for some reason. I was doing better in practice, but practice is practice. Car don't feel bad. It's just not producing the time. So it's just probably the guy behind the wheel. So just looking for a good finish. I'd like to get on the podium, but that's going to be really tough, really tough. So let's see what we can do. We've got an hour race. Ferrari's always in front of me.
Green, green, green. On your right. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Right side's clear. Car clear right. Yellow flag. Incident clear.
passing it. Nell's got a drive through.
Well done, Steve. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. E5. Right side. Still there. He's still there. Clear right. Awesome. Well done.
I'll be happy right here for right now. If I can just stay there.
Flag, sector 3. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. E4, we think that has spun off. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag.
Trying to hang with them. They are fast.
Fastest lap for 144.58. The gap to Elstrom ahead is increasing. It's now 0.7. Okay, Steve, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. points in 2 minutes.
Push as hard as I can.
Stick with him, keep him under pressure. Fastest lap for 144.57. That was a 144.74. The pit window opens in 1 minute.
Sticking with them, trying.
Okay, Steve, pit window open. Don't wait too long, find that gap. Fastest lap for 144.35. That's good consistency, keep it up.
It's hard, I can't get on his rear end. Okay, Steve, keep Adam under pressure. He'll make a mistake. Just done a 144.67. Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.25 off the pace. Dang it, blew it.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. gap to Elstrom ahead is increasing. It's now 0.9.
No biggie.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Steve. The gap to Elstrom ahead is now 1.0 seconds.
Dang it! I had to lift. I had to catch it and I just killed it.
Sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 1 is green. You've used half your fuel.
One thing I can hope is they start battling, get me back up to their bumper. Tires look good.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. Green flag Sector 1. We think bird has gone off.
Shoot. That's surprising.
The gap to Elstrom in front is now 1.3. Alright, Steve, the next car is Elstrom. P4. gap to Elstrom ahead is now 1.6 seconds. That lap was a 1:44.94. Sector 2 is 0.39 off the pace. Okay, Steve, lap times are pretty consistent.
Tires still look good.
The gap to Elstrom ahead is now 1.4 seconds. That was 1:45.16.
Yeah, just push as hard as I can.
Of fuel remaining. The gap to Elstrom ahead is now 1.6.
Made a little time up.
The gap to Hellstrom in front is now 1.0 seconds.
No, he didn't do too good there.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Just cut the track. Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag.
Push, push.
Sector 2 is now green. The gap to Hellstrom ahead is now 0.7. Yellow flag, sector 2. It looks like
Trowbridge
has stacked it. Green flag, sector 2. P4.
Tires still look pretty good.
Melbourne.
He's pitting from position 11. We think he'll come out close in front. Okay, Steve, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Ah!
Track limits, yellow flag. The gap to
Oh no.
behind is increasing. It's now 11 seconds.
Dang it! Coming into pits.
The gap to Hellstrom ahead is increasing. It's now 6.1 seconds.
Man, burning up. Man, that stinks.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. When we exit the pits, we should be at P17, just in front of Fritz.
Everything looks good. Tires, I'm just going to leave. Oh, nice. Fight me again.
LaFrance.
Behind is pitting.
I'll see if I can hold on to 4th.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Car left. Clear left. Hellstrom is pitting from P2. He should come out close in front of you. Okay, Steve, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel. Guy in front is Mussy.
Oh, I can see he's going to make me go around him.
E9. The leader.
Oh, Hellstrom got a 30-second stop and go.
The gap to
MC Sharpen Beard.
behind is now 3.0 seconds.
Yes, sir.
He's leading the race. We think Parks and
Molesky.
have stacked it. Sector 2 is green. Okay, Steve, the next car is Hellstrom. Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. You four, your lap times are dropping off. Come on, stay focused. Yellow flag, sector 3. We think that
LaFrance.
and Parks have binned it.
Yeah, it hurt me on that other lap, that, you know, him balking me. I hurt,
Green flag
but
in sector 3.
oh, the way it is. Punov is not too far behind me. He's fast too.
The gap to
Oh no.
behind is increasing. It's now 3.8. On your right. Right side's clear.
Well, this is my workout, that's for sure.
The car in front is Shannon. P3.
Now Larson's way up there. Not too good a lap here.
The gap to
Oh no.
behind is now 4.9.
Tires are a little over pressure again.
Well done, Steve. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
Long way.
Gap 2.
Oh no.
Behind is now 5.9.
All right.
Lap times are pretty consistent. Yellow flag. The incident's clear. Green flag. P3. The leader's just done a 144.12. The gap 2.
Oh no.
Behind is now 5.9 seconds.
Really, you know, the setup is really, I'm happy with it. I mean, it always can be better, but you know, you can push it really hard. mean, it's pretty consistent. Wish I could have raced some more with those McLarens, but man, I was doing everything I could trying to hang on.
All right, Steve, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. That lap time was 1:45.02.
At least I pulled away from Ponov, that's good.
Oh no.
Behind is now 6.2.
Yeah, Zimmer, he's good. Whew, that was close.
The window closing in 2 minutes. Gap to
Oh no.
behind is now 6.4. That lap was a 1:45.41. The window closes in 1 minute.
don't see Holmes either. I don't know if he's in here or not. I don't think so. The Audi.
Okay, Steve, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Pit window is now closed. Good consistency. Keep them coming. Yellow flag, sector 2. Your last lap time was at 1:45.26. We can see last has been it. Green flag in sector 2. The gap 2.
Oh no.
Behind is now 8.1 seconds. Sector 1 is quick, Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace, Sector 3 is 0.36 off the pace.
Yeah, look like McLaren's tough here. I mean, they're tough everywhere, really. But man, they're pretty much locked here.
Yellow flag. We think that Shannon has crashed. The gap 2.
Oh no.
Behind is now 9.6 seconds. We're clear of the incident, green flag. Okay, Steve, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
This is the only place I really wish I could do better is right through there. everywhere else, I think the car is really good. I think I'm losing time right through there. I need the car to be freer through there, and it's really hard to do it without screwing up something else. Then you get through these corners and the car's too oversteery.
5 minutes to go. This
So
is
it's
good.
just,
We'll be on the
I don't know.
podium.
I mean,
Keep
I
it
got
together.
something I need to work on. I mean, it doesn't have to be totally, you know, free through there, but just a little freer would save me some time for sure. I mean, I could gain a couple tenths probably through there.
That was at 145.46.
Try to turn my TC down and see if that'll help me through that corner.
Gap to
Oh no.
behind is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
It just gets too oversteery through here with the TC down.
Yellow flag, we think. Carlos has binned it. Your lap time was 145.40. Clear right. Incident clear. Green flag. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh, she jumped sideways a little bit there. I say, you turn the TC down, it'll start rotating. Just might be too much. Especially when you only got one. You don't have a TC1 and 2, so you can't be more specific.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 21 Celsius. Sector 2 is yellow. We can see Hellstra has gone off. Green flag, sector 2. One more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. That lap time was 146.00.
Now I'm just cruising now.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Plenty of fuel. it's still too far from my Delta.
Well done, Steve. Great drive. That's a podium.
Whew. Well, congrats to first and second. They did a great job. I got a break. Oh, Holmes is there. There's Holmes right there in seventh. Okay. I just didn't see him, so all right. But yeah, take first and second. Congrats to them. They did a great, had great pace. Just unbelievable how fast they were. And even Hellstrom, I mean, he had great pace too. Too bad about the mistake in the pits, but I'll take every break I can get. You see there's McLarens and Ferraris up there, but of course I'm sure Moses would have, Chris would have been for sure up here for sure with the BMW. But yeah, I'm happy to be where I'm at, and I hope you enjoyed the race. Now we will go over back over the setup. I might just take a look at it over the data and just look at it a little bit and see if there's anything I can do with it. For that one area, if I can just improve that right there, if I could just get it to go through there a little freer, everything else, and keep everything else the same, I'd be really happy. So I might just work on it a teeny bit, but I think it's still a good setup, good for consistency, good for pretty much just about any condition. So again, if you don't stay, but I sure hope you give me a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and we'll be right back here to Watkins Glen. All right, we're back here at Watkins Glen, and of course, I did a lot more laps than I was going to. Also, before the end of the video, please again like and subscribe. It really would help, especially since my channel's just been kind of stagnant lately as far as the growth and everything. I really would appreciate it, and of course, any feedback or comments would be great. Also, I want to say thank you to Mario. He did some work for me with the just little touches up, and we'll take a quick look at that before we finish out. Of course, the orange and green one are both the same exact things I had done to both, but he just changed the sponsor on the wing, and he put the American flags on the end plates, which I really like. And he changed the rear here just a little bit. Whoops. So that's what I used to have on my when I was racing. I used to have that not on my vehicle, but I mean on my, I think it was on my hauler. I had it on the back window, wide open till you see God, then brakes. So I just figured I'd put that on the back of the car since I used to have that on my hauler. So anyway, we'll go ahead and do the lap. And we're not gonna do the lap. We're just gonna go to the bus stop. I just want to show you going through the bus stop, and I think it's again just little bits. It's very little. It helps in certain everywhere. It's just maybe a few hundredths, maybe a tenth here. When we go over the setup, I'll talk about it. You see, it does 165, which I think is pretty good for high downforce. Look at it go over this. Look at it just Goes right over it. I mean, just don't get much better than that. But that's where I think it goes through here better. It's not perfect, but I think it goes through there better. So again, I'm really happy. And even through here, so again, and then a few corners up, I think it's a little freer there where it needs to be in the front end. And let's go over that. Because I saw my delta, I gained a little bit there also. So again, we got 24.5 left front and left rear, 25.4 right front, and 25.1 right rear. The toe's negative 0.1 on the front with the camber at negative 3.8 on the left front, negative 3.6 on the right front. Caster at 12.1. The toe on the rear is a positive 0.25 with the camber at negative 3.5 on the left rear, negative 3.2 on the right rear. So here, things I changed from when the race. I put a lot more positive toe in it to help get the car to rotate in the rear end of the car, and also raise the negative camber in the back, again, to help get the car to rotate. Again, very subtle changes, this little differences, but I think it helps some. Electronics, 4, 3, and 1. And again, this is really important because one thing I did change during the race, I'm sure you were noticing, is the TC. Now, this thing almost feels like a turbo car in a way. The way the power level hits on this AMG, or the way maybe between the power level and the way this track is. But definitely when the power starts coming on, it's almost like a mini turbo hit. Okay, that's what it almost feels like. And what happens is the car will go from apex off. It'll start to go into a little bit of an oversteer. So in the beginning, this will be good. A 4 should be good. You might even want to go to a 5, okay? A 4 or 5, which does not hurt time-wise. It just limits that middle of the corner of the car rotating, okay? But then later, let's say when the car starts maybe getting a little understeery because the tires are getting worn, things like that, you can start dialing down the TC, and it'll help get that car to rotate in the middle of the corner. And you won't have to completely rely on the brakes, and because that gets a bad habit. And also a lot of corners here, you're only on the brakes, and then through the corner you're on the gas, so you're not using the brake to rotate it. You're not trail braking. So basically, like I said, you want to be able to get on the gas and get the car that you want to find that happy medium where the car rotates enough, but not into a oversteery type thing. And you can adjust the TC to accommodate that. So that works good. So again, something very important. Of course, 60 liters. That's what I started the race with. Number 1 brake pad. Tire wear is very good. Anti-roll bar is 4. Brake bias is 55. Steering all the way down. Springs are 171,000 with a bump stop rate of 700 on the left front and 600 on the right front, and a bump stop range of 10 on the left front and 20 on the right front. The springs in the rear are maxed out at 131,000 with a bump stop rate of 900 on the left rear and 800 on the right rear, and a bump stop range of 20 on the left rear and 40 on the right rear. Anti-roll bar is 12 and the preload is 80. So a lot of things here have changed. Anti-roll bar I had at a 5, and a 4 works better. It helps the car pitch a little bit more, so it will turn, especially in that third sector. That's where I noticed it really helped. It seemed like it gained like a tenth of a second right around there when I was doing this testing. So again, compared to when I had it at a 5. So I definitely works really well. I changed the bump stop rates on the left side so the car would stay more planted and basically go down through that bowl area, carry more speed. And I also, the springs were the 1 notch down in the race, and I maxed them out, to try to help the car to rotate. So again, getting the car to rotate, is really important, especially on this left side. So basically, and of course, in the anti-roll bar, I increased by about 2 or 3. So I did increase the diff too by like 2. So I increased the diff 2 and increased the anti-roll bar 2 or 3. So again, trying to get the car to still not spin a tire in the corner, to where that'll make you jerk back and forth on the wheel to catch it or whatever. But also add enough anti-roll bar to where it rotates the rear of the car through the corners, especially from apex off. And that's where it was having some issues, is, trying to get the thing to finish the corner and without having to turn the TC way down. So again, a lot different through here. Shocks 1131 all the way around. Dialed in with Motec. A few adjustments here and there, nothing major, but I did just double check it. Arrows 51 in the front, 73 in the rear with a 9 splitter, a 10 wing, and a 4 and a 3 in the brake ducts. And the front arrow variation is a negative 2.4. Here it is the same as the race. So I did not change anything here. I don't like going down. I mean, I could have got more to get it to rotate by going down on the front end, but it doesn't make that big a difference. And I like the clearance going over the bus stop and things like that, so it doesn't upset the car. And the rear will come up, the front won't. So when the fuel comes down, this will stay the same, but the rear will come up like 2? Yeah, see, it comes up 2. So again, this will come up. You can, if you want the car to rotate even more, just raise the rear 1 click. I between the two, I'm back and forth, but I know it comes up as the fuel comes off. So, and then you get that real slide and everything going on, and I hate that. So, just if you think you need it, then go ahead and go up 1 more click in the rear, but just try it the way it is and see if you like it. But again, the car still, max wing, but again, you can't, really, I wish you had even more wing. Well, maybe not really, but I mean, you need as much grip as you can. You saw down the straightaway, I was still drafting with the McLarens and keeping up with them. The problem is getting through the rest of the track. And again, keeping the tires under the car and the pace and things like that. So again, I still think it's a good package overall for a race setup. Again, you might, for a qualifier, you might want to take 1 or 2 clicks out of the wing, and try it like that, at least 1, but it's not going to make that big a difference. It's only maybe 1 mile an hour from an 8 wing. I tried it from an 8 wing to max is like 1 mile an hour. That's it. Down the back straightaway. You do 166 instead of 165. So again, I mean, but you can get more aggressive with everything else and get the car to try to, keep the tires on it. And again, the wear is almost perfect. The wear front to rear is almost dead on. I mean, it's almost exactly the same, barely a little bit more wear to the rear than the front on tire wise. So, I mean, it's really good. So again, I sure hope you run your personal best. I ran my personal best with it. Was a 144.48, I think, in qualifying, which I should have done better than that actually in qualifying, which wasn't this. It was the other, other things I had. But again, that is my all-time personal best here at Watkins Glen. So again, I sure hope you run your personal best with it. And of course, I'll leave a link to this setup in the description, and of course it will be in the section on my Discord, and I'll leave a link to my Discord also in the description. And again, everything's for free. My Discord, my setups are all free. It's just, you just gotta click them and try them and see if they work for you. I just ask for your support, for liking and subscribing and watching my videos. So, watching my whole videos, even if it takes you multiple times, I appreciate that. If you do that, it's a big thanks to me, from me to you. As I know it takes your time and things like that, but I do appreciate it. And I sure hope you come back and visit again really soon. Y'all take care. See ya.